F it, let's just play some Street Fighter, right? I mean, sometimes it just happens like that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's a working video game, right? Technically.
Yeah. Yes, it works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you can play it.
Yeah. And so we're gonna play some Street Fighter.
Right.
That's how today worked out.
Yeah.
You were over there playing Stardew Valley.
I am.
How is it?
I like it a lot.
Yeah?
It's really good. It's one of those games where there's just 8 billion things going on. You have to look up a bunch of stuff online. But like, I like it a lot.
Terraria-esque?
It's got elements of a lot of different stuff. Harvest Moon, Animal Crossing, maybe some Terraria. A lot of stuff going on in that game.
All right,
but
cool.
yeah, we'll be doing
I
a
have
quick
not
look.
started on it yet, because is that like a multiplayer server thing?
No.
Okay, all right,
No.
all right, okay. Well, Street Fighter V does have a multiplayer server thing. It's been working pretty well
Yeah.
lately.
The netcode?
The net code, more importantly, the server stuff. Like the net code is when you're actually getting into a fight. The problem was getting into a fight. So we've got I'm gonna create a lounge here that I think will work. And I've got a password here of 4080. So if people want to seek me out, I guess it'll be under my Capcom fighting name of Monster Dunk.
Your fighter ID?
My fighter ID.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna create this lounge, try to use the password and come fight me.
4080.
Yeah, and that'll probably take some time because it has to filter out through the streams and all back in again, and who knows.
Yeah.
But we'll give that a shot first, and then maybe just play some random stuff. I've been playing this kind of every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've picked it up every once in a while, done a couple like local fights, but I've not done a whole lot of online. Like,
Yeah, I've just been just picking it up, turning on the like ranked match stuff. Awesome. Well, great. Okay.
Good start, yeah.
Battle Lounge is the one thing that they have said is like something they're still having some problems with.
Okay.
Like the game was just started crashing on people.
Cool.
Which is cool. So we'll give this one more shot, and then instead of that, maybe we'll just go fight random people for an hour or so.
Have you felt like since it launched, like what are the big things that have improved or gotten worse, if that's the case?
Well, I mean, you know, launch day, like it seemed like a server load thing. Like
Right,
it was hard to get connected to matchmaking.
Right.
Like if you could get into a fight, it was usually okay at that point. But sometimes it wouldn't upload the match results to the server, so you wouldn't get your points if you were playing a ranked match or something like that.
Okay.
And you know, just generally getting into a match was the part that was fucked up. Sort of actually just not unlike what we're seeing here. I'll hit this one more time. Third time is the charm, and then we will give up on Battle Lounge.
Okay.
And then you've got a controller over there. You're not a stick. You're not a stick man.
I was. I played a lot more fighting games on 360. I mean, when Street Fighter 4, I played a ton. And then, Mortal Kombat 9. Yeah, 9 would have been. Yeah. But yeah, I got rid of those when we went to new consoles. But I know there is a way to get old generation sticks working on PS4 specifically.
Yeah, PS3
right?
sticks. You can use some of them on PS4.
Is it as easy as just plugging it in and it works?
So no, there's actually. I mean, there's a in the settings here. Other settings. So you have to go there and do that.
Oh, okay. And is that just for the game? It will be set up like it won't be like
basically.
system wide
and
or
you'll have to
whatever.
like leave a DualShock turned on, I think, because that'll be where your PS4 account lives. But then it'll identify this other controller as. It's a weird implementation of a system that seems like it should be easier than that.
Yeah,
but I don't know enough about it to really know the ins and outs. I had some fucking hellacious losses last night that kind of bummed me out here. But I've been fighting okay. But I think maybe I've been getting served up people that are, pretty beatable here, generally. Like, all right, this dude got a match. He seemed to get it going. So maybe we can join another Battle Lounge here. And if this one doesn't work, we'll try the other one we got the invite to.
So how many fights are you doing each night when you play?
I don't know.
Half hour, or something like that?
Oh, every time I play at home.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, I'll probably get 5 or 10 fights, something like that.
Okay. Has that replaced you were doing the Mario Maker stuff every night for a while? Is this the new tradition?
For now, yeah. I've been waiting to get back into Mario Maker because I've moved all my stuff out. I'm starting to move stuff out of the bedroom and setting up like a home office. Like my PC is in this office room now. I got another TV in there with the PS4 hooked up. So I have a PS4 and Xbox One hooked up there, but not the Wii U.
Okay.
And I don't have enough fucking HDMI ports on this TV to move everything over. Not that I actually use the TV when I play Mario Maker, so I might just move it over anyway.
Do Do hubs, like HDMI hubs, does that screw up anything as far as lag or?
It can introduce some latency depending on the hub.
Okay.
Yeah. But you know, I've been going through like a home theater setup.
I'll show you.
Normally, so.
Round 1. Fight.
Jason is out this week on vacation. Chat. Are you mainly going with Ryu?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it seems like when the game is working, even early on, you were pretty positive about all the changes they made to the fighting system and everything.
Yeah, like I enjoy playing it for sure. Oh man.
So is that, if you want to say the same, you're still really enjoying it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah.
I felt this hesitancy to like dive in completely to this game and really learn it because I still feel like, from everything I've seen and just heard you guys talk about, that just so much stuff isn't in there yet. And obviously, early on, it was rough to even get into matches. But I kind of want to wait till there's story mode. Like I always do story mode in fighting games, so I don't know. I'm just not feeling the pull to get into this yet. But maybe this summer or something when the stuff launches, I'll figure out how to do all the V triggers and reversals and actually learn the systems.
See you, Drew. Drew's running off to go record Alt F1. So if anything goes wrong, we're double fucked.
All right. Call Jason back in here. You can get on a flight.
Yeah, I gotta fucking stop doing that. Yeah, so yeah, I've been doing okay, but also I lost a handful of matches last night, and I still have a lot of bad habits.
Is it matching you with appropriate people? It seems.
Well, this isn't matching. This is we're getting invited to lounges and stuff with other people. But yeah, matching. I've been doing all right with matching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
In
it always seems like it's a fair fight usually.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've not been getting blown out, but even when I get blown out, like I'm still feeling okay about the losses a lot of the time. Let's do one more there and lose that again, but this probably won't go great. Well, all right, maybe not then. Okay. Okay, we will do one more.
Cool.
Before moving on. Yeah, the matching's been pretty okay.
Cool. So you're getting all these invitations. Are these for just individual one-on-one matches?
These are people inviting me. So the battle lounge system it's supposed to be like their 8-player lobby and rotates around and stuff, but right now the limit is 2 players, which is ridiculous.
But it's eventually going to be the like, oh, you put your quarter down, like that type of. Okay.
I'm gonna stick here. I've been losing a lot of fights to Bison.
I want to try him out more. I always used to like Bison, but I know they took out Psycho Crusher and, you know.
Well, the Psycho Crusher is like his ultra now, so.
Right, but like charge moves in general, aren't they kind of on the decline in this
some,
one?
But yeah, not some, like Nash changed a lot. Like that's been some of my worst fights so far have been Bison and Nash.
Oh yeah.
Like I just don't have a good handle on how to handle any of this stuff, so it just gets rough fast.
Doesn't Fong have a lot of charge moves?
I think so. I have not played a lot of it with him.
I tried him once, and yeah, it seemed like he did.
Oh, right. Okay.
Who's your favorite new character that you've seen?
Rashid.
That's mine too, yeah. I like him a lot. I think I like him because I understand what his fucking V-trigger thing does. Because everyone else, it seems like, just does like some shiny thing, and I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But with him, it's like, oh, I kick tornadoes at you. I can absolutely follow what's happening there.
Push these buttons to kick tornadoes.
Yep. Yep.
Right. I fucking need to not do that.
I like gray hair Bison.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Looks cool. Is this supposed to be in like a Shadaloo organization war room or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Vega's not Shadaloo, is he?
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
He was always one of the bosses, right?
Yeah, but I didn't know all the bosses were Shadaloo. Okay, as far as Street Fighter lore, I know damn near nothing about it. Are all the animes and everything, is that canon?
I don't know. Shit. How did I do that? It's a lot of that. Like that's I feel like that's the step I've advanced to now is like when I do that dumb shit, I at least go, man, why am I need to not do that.
Oh, yeah.
As opposed to just continuing to fucking do, well, though I'm also just continuing to do it, so.
Were there any fighting games that you felt you played enough to like, were you taking super seriously as far as a competitive level, or was it pretty casual with most fighting games?
Just dive kick.
Dive kick, yeah, okay.
But no, you know, like dive kick was actually a good thing for learning some of those basics about spacing and some of the other stuff that I just wasn't really thinking about.
Yeah. I appreciate games that give you the tools if you want to go that deep into it. Like, I remember being surprised by Killer Instinct on Xbox One, that like in the training modes it would have hitboxes and all this shit, you know?
Right.
But I've never, I like fighting games a lot, but I've never gotten to like studying frames and hitboxes and stuff like that.
He's just standing there. He's letting me almost beat him. That's the worst. Yeah, Killer Instinct has been really good with that stuff too. Mm-hmm. They have that combo assist mode that we were talking about on the podcast that is actually pretty neat. Yeah, and that game has a lot to teach. It's a weird game because there's just some of the characters can be so different from one another in terms of just like different things they can do.
Do you pick that up from time to time?
Not lately. That's one where I'm waiting for the PC version because I don't have an Xbox One stick. Because why would you? You know, like that's the only game, really. So yeah, I'm actually because because it'll work with 360 sticks and stuff on the PC.
Right.
Like I want to get that one we'll get that one because it's free and you know it's all the stuff you already bought will carry over.
Yeah.
And so I want to mess with it some more.
Are you mainly playing this on PS4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want to have to, because I play other games on the PC that I need a gamepad for, and I just don't like unplugging and plugging and just dealing with all that stuff. So like with the PS4, it's actually pretty good about just leaving the stick plugged in at all times and switching back and forth when it comes time to, you know, play Street Fighter versus anything else,
right,
and that sort of stuff. So
I always like having a stick plugged in on 360 for you know, any number of XBLA games too, like Castle Crashers or anything like, or you know, X-Men Arcade.
I don't use a stick for anything other than fighting games. Really? Even like like those kind of classics or whatever, where you know you might do
Simpsons
something like
Arcade
that. I
or
never would want to do it. I don't know. I've pretty
that.
much transitioned fully to gamepad for everything else.
Okay.
This is the path of my round one.
Okay.
Chat's asking about EX moves. Can they cause chip damage to win the match?
I think it's just the critical arts.
Okay. That's a cool idea. I like the fact that standard chip doesn't kill you. Alright, so help me understand the V thing again, because V trigger, what's the thing you do where you press both buttons to kind of parry and attack with Ryu?
That's both mediums, that's your V skill. The V trigger is both hards.
So are you, both hards activates your V trigger?
Yeah, and that's different per character.
So like the tornado kick with Rashida is his V trigger. That's when that meter is filled.
Yeah.
So the V, what was the other one? What was the middles?
V skill.
V skill, okay. So that's Ryu's thing that parries the thing and that fills the V reversal?
It can.
Or trigger?
I don't know actually what it does to that meter. It doesn't necessarily, I don't know that they're necessarily related.
Okay. I feel like anyone who is not like really hardcore into this stuff, they really do a poor job of explaining any of that V shit.
They really do.
I just don't
tutorial
understand
at the beginning is actually probably does more harm than good.
Yeah. All I know is when that V red bar is filled up, I hit both strong attacks.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
I shouldn't have. All right. I don't know what to do after that. Oh, don't do that. Fucking stop doing that.
So when you're trying to learn new combos, I mean, are you looking at websites, or are you just going to training and figuring stuff out yourself?
It's not even necessarily combos, really. It's it's like you can learn the target combo. That's in the moves list. It's its own thing. Yeah, fucking dumb. Yeah, you can do the target combo. You can, a lot of the same basic concepts of like, hey, I'm gonna cancel this into this. Like a lot of that stuff still works. Then there's stuff that has like trickier timing windows and stuff that seem like they do more damage than the easier stuff, but also you might fuck them up and leave someone standing in front of you ready to hit back.
Okay.
So that's kind of like, that seems like some of the risk. So part of the training mode stuff would be like those combos that are a little more timing based and a little trickier to just execute, like just getting that part down.
Yeah.
To where it's like muscle memory, to where it's just like that just comes out of you when you need it to come out of you.
Right. I love that challenge mode in 4 where each character would just have this huge list of stuff you need to do and like different combos. Like that really helped me with 4 learning
good at,
that
like
stuff.
showing you that can be really good at like showing you how things are used in some cases and that sort of stuff. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing that's holding me back from really diving into this one so far.
Yeah, hopefully when they put that stuff in, it'll be as good as it could be.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Is Alex the first DLC character?
Yeah.
When's he coming?
March, I think?
Okay. Supposed to be Brazil?
Yeah.
What did they replace the big Jesus thing with? Like
I don't know.
weird.
That's what I get. That's what I get.
Now that this is out, Street Fighter 4 has been just the standard for competitive stuff forever. Are people going to just stop playing 4 in big numbers and then just focus on this at tournaments?
It's in a lot of cases, it seems like that scene moves forward, never back.
Okay. I mean, there's obviously still going to be people that pull it out and play it and stuff, but like as far as big stage tournament stuff, it'll be this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know when to use the EX Hurricane kick. I don't know a lot of stuff, actually, as it turns out,
Fight! Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
Is the store launching this month?
Yeah, I guess actually now that it is March, I guess, yes, theoretically, it will launch, won't it?
Okay.
Ah, yep. Nope. Oh, all right. Yeah, that's how that goes. That's how that goes.
It says you need to learn dem crush counter punishes, brah.
Yeah, that's, yep. We're gonna learn a lot before I get to that point, though. That's the thing, is everyone seems to want to jump to the end of it, or, jump to, like, those sorts of stages and stuff like that, where there's, like, there are basic things that I'm trying to get down in terms of, like, all right, let's not let's not fall for this bullshit. Let's know what they are capable of so that I know where my openings even are going to be or what they're likely to do.
Right.
That's actually some of the problem with playing ranked is you get a lot of people that aren't great. So you can fall into a lot of the bad habits of just like, well, I can fucking just steamroll these people because they're not that great.
Right.
And I can any old shit I do is gonna work. So you can get away with a lot of the dumb shit that against someone who knows what they're doing will never work. Like if I'm like all these fucking wake up dragon punches I'm fucking trying to do and never working.
Right.
You know, like that sort of shit.
So anyone who knows what they're doing, basically, if you're on the ground, they'll know like, oh, he's going to get up and immediately try to do the dragon uppercut.
Or what someone is likely to do in cases where they're not great at the game.
Right. That sounds like something I would do. Is just try to I'm going to immediately surprise him with the dragon punch.
Yeah, exactly. And it's at some point it's like that's one of the obvious solutions to like, or one of the obvious things to do in that situation, which is why you don't do it.
Right.
Or sometimes, but then sometimes you do it if you've like shown that you're not likely to do it.
Right. I've not seen anyone pick Dalzine in this game.
I've faced a few of them, and sometimes they can be real rough.
Yeah.
He can halt in the air, kind of like as his like V skill, I think it is will just kind of mess up your timing for what you're trying to do to him.
At any point in his jump, he can just stop for a second?
Yeah.
Okay.
The other thing I do is like I will try to execute a full thing without checking first, like without confirming that the first hit is going to land.
Oh, okay.
So it's like there would be a better place to stop in some of these cases that would maybe leave me less open to retaliation.
Gotcha.
Or it would mix things up on people, but like I just commit and go, and that's a bad way to go.
All right. You just kind of get ahead of yourself when you're planning this stuff out.
Yeah. Or it's just like I'm just like mashing it out,
Yeah.
Like, oh, here's the target combo, do the whole thing, and that leaves you open.
Yeah.
If you don't land that first hit into it or whatever. So it's the weird shitty spot to be in where like I am learning more and more about the shit I'm bad at, but actually getting good at it is way, way harder.
Seems like it's a major investment if you really want to get good at something like this.
Let's do one more here and then move on.
For something like Mortal Kombat, do you dive in like this and spend time trying to get better?
Never.
Or? Yeah.
Never once.
Really?
No. Like Mortal Kombat 3 was all feel.
Yeah.
It's just fuck it. I just want to hit people.
There's a lot of memorization with Mortal Kombat too.
Yeah.
Moves and fatalities and stuff.
Yeah. But actually, so I played some Mortal Kombat XL last night. I played some Triborg. And he's kind of fun.
Does he have the trash compactor sector finisher?
So there's a fatality where he just fucking transforms into a gigantic trash compactor.
Okay. Okay,
and
good.
then crushes the guy into a cube.
Perfect.
With his face on it.
Perfect.
And then it seems like every single one of his specials turns into a brutality if you end the match with it.
Oh,
like
okay.
even his X-ray does.
Oh,
so
nice.
if you finish with an X-ray, his X-ray is he takes his head off and throws it at you, and then the rest of his body flings at you. But if you finish him, or if you're going to finish him with an X-ray, the head throw actually knocks the other guy's head off.
Okay.
And then Triborg's head ends up where the enemy's head is, and then that's the end of the fight. And he just like takes control of this other body.
That sounds great.
It's real dumb.
I think in 3, the 3 robots had some of the best fatalities. They had the trash compactor maybe is my favorite fatality ever. The Cyrax, the Predator one, was great, and then Smoke blows up the world. Those guys had great fatalities. Have they said anything about trying to fix the rage quit problem with this?
Yes, they said like starting, I think next week they're gonna.
Oh, the harsh punishment thing or whatever. But have they clarified what that is?
No.
No.
See, that would have been an opportunity to follow up. Stop doing that. I need to stop fucking doing that. Like, it's not an effective move to do in that situation because it doesn't land. He has time to block. Recovery frames or whatever. Fucking. Ugh. See, I tried to do it again. See, that's a dumb thing to do. That's a dumb use of the meter. Like the likelihood that this guy's gonna just eat that move.
Yeah.
Like he's better than that. Like but that's the thing that like playing a lot of ranked was doing to me, because a lot of people will just fucking eat that shit up and fall for it.
Oh, okay. Chat's asking if this is the stage that sometimes causes frame rate issues.
I don't know. See that? All right. Cool. I think I won one of those so far.
Yeah.
Today.
Nice. Which fighting game have you played the most online?
I don't know. Online, I'd say it might be it might be MK9.
Okay.
I got way into that for a while. Way into that.
Great game.
Yeah.
That was the one with the dumb lounge system, right? Where people could, like, waiting in line would, like, throw tomatoes and hold up signs and stuff, right?
Yeah, I played a lot of that mode specifically.
It's silly, but I kind of did like that.
Like, I almost want to take these in order, but I guess at some point, let's just go like that. Look away from the screen. Take that one.
I was actually
Truck
hoping you landed
Simulator.
on Truck Simulator. You did. Nice. Chat is asking why you don't parry.
Because I'm not great at it, and I'm trying to get better at it. But yeah, I have not inserted it into too many of my situations just yet.
Okay.
Truck Simulator might be asleep at the wheel.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
There.
Oh, he was. I guess was he like in another menu or something? Wait, I don't know how battle lounges work. It's actually the first time I've done battle lounge stuff.
Do they have the thing where, like the arcade request mode or whatever, when you're doing the short story modes, can someone jump in and, yeah?
And you can set that to where it'll automatically throw you into a match, or it shows up and says, hey, do you want to get in this match? Man,
Okay.
Zangief is so fucking awesome in this game. Like, he's just cool as shit. When he lands his fucking critical art, the look on his damn face, his fucking red vacuum crazy spin, like, it's just... He's just... What a cool guy.
He's one of my favorites in 4, definitely. Love him.
Round one.
I believe Sagat's not in this.
That seems like that's something that is a factor in the story.
I really like Sagat. Jury is going to be a DLC character, right? Okay, she was one of my favorite new ones in 4.
Fucking Zangief, he's so good.
Is Zangief actually a common Russian name, or is that just a weird name?
Yeah, it's pretty much the Joe of Russia.
Okay, all right. Pretty cool. And Akuma's gonna be in Tekken 7, right? When's that coming out?
I don't know. It's already kind of out in arcades, and
Okay.
or I guess actually the version that has Akuma in it is like location test or something.
Okay.
I don't know if that's out for real. God damn it. Yep. That's how that goes. That knee, and then all of a sudden I am up in the air. Oh,
Did you like Tekken Tag 2?
not really.
No?
I liked Tag at the time, but like I actually don't like playing 2 characters in that game.
Oh yeah.
Dumb.
Do you like it in Mortal Kombat?
No. Look at his damn face. So good.
Chat says Zangief was named after wrestler Victor Zangief. Don't know if that's true.
Oh God, why? Yeah. Everyone likes to do that charge up fist thing as you're getting ready to stand up. And I think it has like a hit of armor on it. I'm not sure how exactly that thing works. Like I've had times where it's been not a problem and times where I've been like, wait, what? Why did I lose to that? So there are properties to that I just don't. I'm not firm on.
Remember the P-Jack move in the first Tekken where you could just wind up his arm forever and then if you hit it, it was just one hit?
Yeah.
I would try that all the time in versus play and never worked.
I was more into the, there was the Yoshimitsu stuff of like stabbing yourself.
And spinning around, yeah. He's got that in Soul Calibur too. It's great.
You know, I say I want character select, but here I am just doing this. But that's the thing is like now at this point, like he's the only character I've really played a lot of in the game. So it's like to change would then be like now there's like a zillion other dumb things in my head knocking around, another zillion stupid mistakes to make, and 9 more ways to be bad at the game. You know.
Chat says if you've never played a Street Fighter, is this where you should start?
I think you always have to kind of start at the current one. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's because it's still just Street Fighter, you know, at the end of it. Like, I think this is maybe a little bit easier to understand than 4. In terms of just like there was stuff about the focus attacks and stuff in 4 that I think, you know, there were a lot of people that just never understood. Like, I never really fully understood the focus attack stuff.
See, I didn't have trouble with the focus attacks, but I have trouble with this game's systems. Like, I thought focus attacks were fairly straightforward.
They're not, though. That's the thing. You like all the dash cancel stuff and all that. Like, were you doing all of that on the regular? And
I knew how to do the dash cancel stuff, but I got good at timing those things, you know, and actually connecting with them. And, you know, you could eat that one hit with it or whatever before it broke it up.
Yeah, like that stuff, sure, but like the things you could actually do with it, and when you're working it into everything.
Yeah, I never really used it to like transition between.
Get away! Get away! Oh God! Nah, stop doing that. He could have had me right there.
Round 2. Fight.
Fucking flexes and shit. It's great.
Do you like playing as him, or do you just?
Yeah, sort of. I mean, I'm not great at it, but I can do spinning pile drivers.
Okay.
Dumb. That's what I pushed. Uh-oh. No, why? Stop! Oh God!
Nice.
I think that's one each, so let's do one more with the simulator of trucks.
I know some people that swear up and down that the music for Street Fighter II on Genesis was better than the Super Nintendo version. I don't know if I just lean towards Super Nintendo because that's the one that I played and I feel like everyone played mostly.
Yeah. I don't know. It's one of those things where I think I've heard the arcade music so much that like that's probably the one.
Oh, right.
I think they were both probably fine, but I don't remember. That Genesis version was not bad too, and the 6-button controller for the Genesis was pretty good.
I like that controller a lot, yeah. Did that come around with Mortal Kombat 2?
somewhere around there. But Mortal Kombat 1, I think, had support for it as well.
Yeah, or you could do the 3-button where it's like A plus B would be something,
like start
and B
would be
plus
block
C.
and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah. Don't like that.
I played a lot of Mortal Kombat on the PC with a 4-button Gravis gamepad.
Oh,
and I
wow,
had to
really?
do the thing where like it was kind of, I think it was like you had one punch button.
Oh, weird.
And if you were hitting forward, it was high punch. If you were just hitting neutral, it was low or something. I can't remember how they did it, but
I bought a Game Gear specifically to play Mortal Kombat on the go.
that's a bad.
Yes. Yes, that's a real bad version of that game.
Yeah, it's real fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Just gonna stand here and let this dude beat me up because I'm thinking about how bad that game is. Yeah, all right, there he goes. Ah! Did it again. All right, watch the meters. Maybe don't jump at Zangief. I mean, you kind of shouldn't anyway, because he can do the lariat, like the stuff you can do.
Yeah.
You're jumping against Zangief.
Is the lariat still as easy as just the all
it's
punches?
just the 3 buttons.
Yeah.
That was not a combo, but okay.
Like the random ninjas hanging from the ceiling and stuff here.
Ah! No, no, go away. Leave me alone. Ah!
It says the jumps forward and back are killing you. Gotta get you a neutral game.
Yeah. Yeah, like I get scared in like range basically. Like I'm never sure what to do.
Yeah.
Ah, see, there was something I could have done off of that would have been better. Ah, fuck. That could have gone differently.
Kat says that our Micah's V skill is she cuts a promo, and if she gets to the end of it, her next grab is an instant kill.
Not an instant kill, I don't think, is it?
That's what chat's saying.
I thought it just did more damage.
Huh.
Oh.
What does the promo say? Is it the same thing every time?
It's just, Mike drops, goes, yeah! And I never have the sound up loud enough to actually hear what the fuck she's even saying.
Okay.
But. All right, Zangief.
Yeah.
All right.
Kat says you need to push mid and use your ult.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that. I'll push, I'll play my fucking class while I'm at it.
Oh, they're doing Dota stuff. Okay. I thought that might have been actual. I didn't give terms for a second.
At some point, it is just a bunch of indistinguishable fucking jargon,
Yeah.
isn't it? All right.
So you need to
Let's lose
stop
some more.
doing sweeps.
Stop doing sweeps. I know.
They're
yeah.
crazy unsafe if blocked.
I know. They're the fucking worst. They're the fucking worst.
Is that a Dota thing?
No. I mean, yes, but no. Everything is a Dota thing.
Let's do this.
But yes, no, that is like been my response to a lot of stuff is just crouching hard kick.
Oh yeah.
And that's a bad response to a lot of things. It's an okay response to some stuff, but
It's weird to have those go-tos. Like Mortal Kombat, it was always just like constant sweeps, and I would just hope whoever I was playing against like would know to just duck and block,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? Or just go at range and just throw fireballs forever.
Yeah.
So you think of a better plan.
Right.
Or you're charging a bicycle kick or something.
Mix it up, highs and lows.
Yep. Jump on occasion.
Yeah, but definitely, like, there are a lot of situations in these fights where I'm just not sure what to do next.
Yeah.
There are cases where I'm freezing up and like letting things happen to me that I should not, that I should have stopped before they started. There's still situations where I'm just fucking going out there and just falling into the worst habits and just like going for it when clearly I should be blocking. And like when I'm playing well, I am probably playing too defensive.
Yeah.
Where like I'm just kind of hoping that the mistakes will come to me and that I can get that sweep in as a punishment for it. This is a good match.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
The fighting game I like playing defensively the most was Virtua Fighter 5. Like, that had some fucking awesome stuff you could do on defense.
Yeah, there's...
Virtua Fighter's awesome.
It's just a cool game. See, like there, that sweep, that hit, that was great. Hit the guy, did damage. No complaints. Whoa.
What the hell happened to Virtua Fighter? There's like 3 versions of 5, and there's nothing else in development, right?
Not that they've announced, yeah.
God, I used to actually be really into 4 and 5.
Yeah, 4 was where I actually got like into it and started, like, because we were going to Japan a lot then, because that's when TGS mattered more.
Yeah.
So we were going to Tokyo, and I was playing a lot of VF4.
Yeah.
And that's when I kind of fell in love with actually the whole franchise. Like I liked 1, 2 was okay, but like those games were super expensive in arcades, so I just never played a lot of them.
See, yeah, I like the early ones in arcades because it just looked so cool to see like real 3D. But I never really like loved the fighting system. I always preferred Tekken. But then with 4 is when I was like, oh my god, I actually really love fighting in this game.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh. Ghosts. These are always the fun replays to watch.
See what the hell's actually happening.
To watch what actually. It's just a different game at this point. What the fuck even happened there?
Were they kickstarting a Clay Fighter recently?
That sounds like something they might have done.
I'll look that up.
I don't think it worked. I don't think it went, though.
I can't imagine. I would assume that would have the same success as like Boogerman or maybe Mutant League Football.
Yeah.
Actually, I bet Mutant League would get more.
That one failed Kickstarter.
Yeah.
They're still making it, but that one did not hit its goal.
Yeah, Interplay announced remastered Clay Fighter coming in 2016. Did they not even kickstart it?
Maybe they didn't even kickstart it. All right, I'm gonna let you go, combo cooldown, but it's just the networking being what it is.
Coming out in 2016, Drip Drop Games and Interplay.
Okay.
All right. They have Blue Suede Goo.
And of course they would have Blue Suede Goo. Fucking Clay Fighter remastered. They're not gonna come to the table with a bunch of new ideas about Clay Fighter, right? There's gonna be like, the Blob, all right, done.
I don't know, there's new timely jokes you could make, I'm sure. Clay Fighter had a lot of social commentary, I think.
Yeah, it did have a lot to say. I mean, yeah, like what would you do now? Would you have like a Donald Trump looking fighter?
What's the Clay / Goo /
Lump.
What's the pun?
Lump.
Donald Lump? Yeah, Donald Lump. Yeah, it's a Clay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Clay. Yeah, Donald Lump of Clay.
Ronald Lump. You go one step further than you need to go.
All right. Yeah, you got it. There you go. Donald Clump, someone says.
Sure, Clump is good too.
Yeah.
Clump is good.
Yeah. Looks like lots of people got to Donald Clump right away.
I find myself confused a lot when fighting Nash.
Yeah.
Because of the stuff he can do to come get you or to keep you away and stuff. Like I make a lot of dumb mistakes in every fight, but
Round 1.
these ones are something special.
Was Nash a 3 guy?
He was an alpha guy.
He wasn't in 3 at all?
No.
Okay.
He's Charlie. He's Guile's buddy. He's the reason Guile wants to kill Bison, because Bison killed his friend Charlie.
But he didn't kill him, right?
Well, so this is post-killing Charlie, and now he's back with his damn face all weird.
Okay.
I wonder if this... What the fuck is going on,
Thanks.
man?
Yeah, see, I never really played Alpha. I just played 2 and 4 a lot. I skipped 3, so like a lot of these characters, I mean, I've seen them before, but I just don't really know much about them or how they play.
It can't be over.
My lag switch wins again.
Round 2. Fight.
I guess maybe we're getting more bad fights because like it's not matchmaking. It's like we're accepting invites from people, and sometimes that you know, we don't know where any of these guys live. Someplace where like a ranked matchmaking might not match me with a player like this. Hey, that felt pretty good. Did that.
Chat says that you've played against several Europeans.
Yeah.
You win.
Ladies are back there just dancing forever at half the frame rate. All right, we're gonna move on, see if we can find a better networking situation
Okay.
from someone else. But we'll just. I don't think there's any way for us to even check. I guess if actually here it shows a flag, or theoretically would.
But I mean, you can set that to be anything, right?
You can.
Yeah.
Do you know? So when I log into the PC version, it still claims that I live in Europe. Like on this map is based on, like we go into, is this menu? Yeah.
Okay, because you tried to unlock it early, or
I used Steam, like a VPN to unlock it early on Steam. And
Okay.
now every time I launch it, it's like, London, 1 a.m. I'm like, yeah.
Sure.
And I wonder if it's like trying to match me with, like if that, it takes that into account for matchmaking, and now I'm fucked forever in that version. Like I've not played a ton of the PC version, but.
I wonder if uninstalling it and reinstalling it?
I tried that.
You did? Really? Wonder new fighter ID?
You can't do that.
You can't even?
Yeah, there's no, it's tied to your Steam login or whatever, so.
Must be some way to just wipe it totally clean, right?
You would think.
Yeah.
I mean, you could create another Steam account and then home share your games to that account, and then that account would be a different
Oh, jeez.
set
It's a
of
really
games.
dumb
right?
workaround.
So, yeah, yeah.
Beyond the battle.
I have lost to some camis in my time as well. Whatever. I've lost a lot of characters in this game. But like I said, you know, I got the 1,300 points. Like, it's been feeling pretty good lately. I've been climbing that ladder, and like I'm pretty close to Ultra Bronze.
Yeah.
Last night I lost like 3 fights in a row, and still kept playing, still wanted to keep playing.
For those who I wish to protect, I will fight you.
But yeah, like obviously, like I'm not like fucking silver or gold material, or maybe silver. I don't know. I haven't fought a silver.
You know what Jason is?
I think he is in the same tier that I am.
Okay.
I don't think he's been playing that much.
Really?
Yeah. Or if he has, I don't know that
he's
he's been playing ranked. But like, we can go look.
Oh, okay.
Ah!
Good.
Good. Good. Brr.
Hadouken. Oh yeah.
I just feel like Ryu would be a really boring person to talk to. Just be like,
Yeah.
yeah, fighting's good. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, so what else are you into? You like Linkin Park or what? It's like, the fights. And also, yeah, Linkin Park is pretty good. It's like, all right, we got to get away from this dude.
Headbands,
Yeah. Headbands are good for fighting, you know?
waterfalls.
Waterfalls are fun for when you're, you know, thinking about your next fight.
I mean, I guess that's how you get good at something, right?
Totally,
A singular
yeah.
focus.
If I was as focused as he was, maybe I would be better at the game.
Who's the biggest Renaissance man on the roster? Many interests. Jack of all trades.
You know, they actually have a likes and dislikes
Oh,
entry
yeah.
for all the fighters.
What are Ryu's? Fighting?
It's probably, I bet it's just fighting. training.
I kind of want to see that. See
Training
if they're
to
all
fight.
fighting focused things.
Doing stuff.
Round 1. Fight. Hadouken!
I guess in the comics, a running joke is that Ryu can barely use computers and pecks at the keyboard.
Of course. Well, what does a fighting man have to do with a computer? He doesn't fucking. What, you want to use a computer?
It's the email fighting tips.
No.
He's got a newsletter. He learns new punches that way.
He's one of these guys who's like, I don't have a Facebook. Good.
I'm trying to think if I know anyone that still does that. You?
Have a Facebook?
No Facebook
Oh.
guys. I knew a lot of holdouts for a while, but I feel like now, I think everyone I know has one.
Yeah. I know some people who don't have one, who have like had one and then went like, you know what, fuck this.
Yeah.
God damn it, I gotta stop doing this. Talk about Facebook, dragon punching into fucking this lady's face over and over again. Yep, that's what I get. That's what I get.
Wow, tons of people in the chat got rid of their Facebooks.
Yeah, I think there's also like a very tight window where Facebook is still cool, and like younger than that or older than that, there's like a real like fuck this shit sort of thing.
Right. Yeah, I never really use it.
Yeah, I kind of don't. Like at some point, I gave such a not fuck about Facebook that I just started piping my Twitter to it.
Oh, see, I didn't do that.
And some people, like, you know, I'm sure, like, you know, my relatives or whatever,
Yeah.
like, don't like that, but fucking, I don't care.
I see it as two
Fuck
totally
Facebook.
different audiences.
It's like, it's either that or nothing at all. Those are,
yeah.
like,
I'll put photos on there. I think that's where I store like my photos, basically. But yeah, like status updates and stuff like that. I never do.
yeah, like, ooh.
You win.
Hooray!
Facebook was really useful in college because that's back when it was college only, and that's how we would find house parties.
Oh, yeah.
So you just go to events and it'd be like, oh, 4 kegs at Ohio and 14th Street. And it's like, oh, all right, guess we're going there.
Yeah, see, I wasn't in college, but I was on Friendster, and the Friendster was really good for
okay.
a lot of that same type stuff. It was just like, all right, like I'm just friending every single person that lives around here
Yeah.
that I've ever like been in the same room with.
Right.
And so anything that's going on, I'm probably gonna at least find out about it.
Well, it wouldn't even be people that you knew. Like people would just post publicly or whatever to the
right,
campus,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
hey, we're having a kegger at our place. So you'd have no idea who the person was, but it's like, well, fuck it, they put it on Facebook, it's public. Let's go to this 4 kegger.
Yeah. Friendster was like I was trying to find bandmates and talking to people about all kinds of weird shit on Friendster for a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that even a company anymore?
They sold it, and now it relaunched as some kind of shitty flash gaming portal
Oh, okay.
for when some other company bought the name, and then I think even that's gone now, replaced with something like coming soon. But like Friendster, like MySpace happened because Friendster couldn't keep up with the load. Like the site became less and less reliable as
Gotcha.
more and more people got into it, and then MySpace started up, and people were like, okay, all right, MySpace, let's get into that. And then Friendster just fucking fell apart immediately because everyone went to MySpace.
What caused the falling apart of MySpace?
Server load.
Really?
Yeah. Like
So Facebook was just prepared to actually handle that?
Facebook, and then that was around the time that Facebook had kind of like rolled out to the public or whatever,
Yeah,
I guess. Maybe I'm remembering this right.
Well, and MySpace always looked so fucking ugly too. It always had all those add-ons and everything.
Yeah,
like Facebook,
people could do dumb shit to their profile, but like, yeah, who cares? It's fucking MySpace. MySpace was really good being in a like putting out music at the time. Like MySpace was really good for that too because they had decent pages for bands and stuff after a certain point. And
isn't that kind of like mainly what they're focusing on now is band stuff?
yeah, but I think they actually even just got bought again.
Oh, really?
Because they tried to relaunch with like Justin Timberlake owns part of it, and
Yeah, I saw that.
I signed up for it. It made me wish I hadn't deleted my MySpace at some point. God damn it. Space Dragon Punch. Face over. This is going poorly.
Notice the bus with the Fei Long thing back there.
And then yeah, it seemed like, you know, MySpace was just like less and less reliable and kind of just fucking up all over the place, and then Facebook kind of happened, and that was that.
You see Facebook ever like falling to that same fate, or are they so big now?
I think it's more that like Facebook is not appealing to like people that are aging into like let's use the internet type of services. They don't want to use Facebook. They want to use Instagram, which Facebook owns.
Right.
They want to use Snapchat. You know, they're all on Peach now.
Right. Yeah. You can go public on Peach now.
You can.
I just saw that.
And I never will.
No?
No.
Keep it closed off?
Like, hey, people want like public dumb shit from me. I've got like 5 other fucking services where that stuff lives, you know? It's like, Peach is for me. I'm just fighting so poor. Like, if I was fighting bad before, talking about Peach has made it even worse. Yeah, well, you might have won this fight, but what's your Peach Ball score, motherfucker? 5, right here. 5.
Game's hard. Peach Ball's really fucking hard.
Not easy, man. I saw someone had a fucking 11.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck that.
I keep thinking about posting non-wrestling GIFs sometimes on Peach, but I've only posted wrestling GIFs, so I don't want to break the streak.
Just at some point, I think Pat Bear was just posting pictures of Peaches at one point.
Okay.
Round 1.
Peach is a dumb service that people should actually not sign up for. It's like a bad product. There are a couple of neat ideas, but yeah. Okay. Can I do forward medium punch into dragon punch, or what? There we go. Yep, dumb. Yeah, okay. Oh. Okay.
I like that.
Yeah, that's good. It's good stuff. Get on the bus. Shibuya. And that's not the great, you know, there are better combos that I know how to do than that one I just did, but that's the one that comes out of me. That is the one that, because of all the fucking Street Fighter 2, that one just happens without me even realizing it.
It's a knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah.
Chat's having a big talk about LO.
Oh, right, LO. I did sign up for LO.
I did too. I don't think I ever posted a single thing. I might have friended Drew because I think he sent me an invite. And
You're more into Beam.
Beamy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is not on my phone anymore.
I think it's on mine.
It's a really dumb idea.
It really is.
It's terrible. Like, as dumb as something like Peach is, Beamy is 10 times dumber.
But it's weird, you know, like you got, you know, semi-popular hip-hop songs talking about Instagram. You know, like there's at some point, like no one's fucking rapping about Facebook. No one gives a shit about Facebook.
But I mean, do you see it going away like the way that MySpace and Friendster and stuff did? I mean, it's so big now.
Yeah, well, but yeah, it's bigger in a way that like even at their peak, those other sites weren't big this way.
Yeah, I mean,
but Facebook has this fucking $1 trillion, and they're so diversified now, and also they own Instagram.
Yeah.
So like they're at least they at least realize that just being Facebook is not a fucking long-term strategy.
Yeah, like investing in Oculus and things like that. You know, they're branching out.
Fuck.
What about Twitter? Sounds like they're having trouble.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Twitter got super boring.
How so? Like it's pretty much been the same thing.
Well,
they did that algorithmic timeline thing.
Yeah, but that's like opt-in or whatever, right? That's not even.
I think it's automatic.
Yeah, I don't know. At some point, like I just like I don't know if it's the character limit or what, but like, well, the problem is like, you know, like Twitter got too big.
Yeah.
And now it's too limited, where like you can't have like people want to have nuanced arguments about things on the internet.
It's terrible
and
for
you
that.
Can't.
No.
You know?
No.
Unless you're fucking tweeting 5 things in a row. And even then, there are people that only see one of them and fucking go off, and you're just like, dude, you've misrepresented this so fucking much, but I'm not even gonna, I don't even have fucking time to fucking like tell you why.
Yeah. You gotta like type it in the note app on your phone and screen cap it and post that as a picture.
And it's like, so I understand why they would think about like changing the character limit and stuff like that, but.
Yeah, but at what point does it become not what Twitter was,
exactly,
you know?
Yeah, like what, and then at that point, like I think my thing is like, well, what do I actually want to get out of Twitter? And then there's like the business end of it where like Twitter is not great for like business, like, hey, come look at this thing. We're, you know, actually it worked out okay here. Like, hey, we're doing a live show, stuff like that.
I think it's great for that. If you just got something real quick you want to say and then post a link, like, hey, we did a quick look at the thing,
yeah, but
watch
like,
the thing.
But for other like business type stuff, it turns out Facebook is actually way better. Weirdly enough. And maybe that's because the crowd that's looking at Facebook and liking pages on Facebook, they want that kind of stuff brought to them. And so they're more likely to engage with it. I don't know what the fucking deal is, but like in terms of just like the general view, I think, of Twitter is that it's not great for like those sorts of business needs anymore.
Huh.
For like the goofy dumb shit that we're doing, like, you know, you're fucking walking to a Taco Bell or whatever the fuck you do on your own time. It's perfect for that
yeah, it's real good for that.
But I think it's, yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it's the thing anymore.
I just don't know anyone that's like fucking liking brands and stuff on Facebook, like, or using Facebook for anything other than fucking
I don't know
kid photos and political
But apparently
shit.
people do it fucking all over the place. But also, like on Facebook, you know, it's like just yesterday someone sent us like something that Arby's posted on Twitter. Like, you need to see this. Like, no, I fucking don't. It's cool that Arby's did something that was video game related, except it's actually kind of not cool.
Is that the Street Fighter thing?
Whatever it was, it's, yeah, so
I don't see how Facebook is useful for if you want to follow things. Maybe it's because I don't go to brand pages. I don't, like, people don't seem to post on there. Like if I want to follow like a celebrity or a personality or a company, are they actually posting things on there? Like I see stuff on Twitter all the time.
I don't know. I think it depends. I think it depends on what it is. So like, the situation I ran into is like, so I've got a public page, like it's like the brand page, if you will.
Right.
And it's verified. But my actual real profile that is theoretically me and all that stuff is not verified. But also it's open to followers and all my Twitter stuff goes there. So it's this weird thing where like, do I want people to follow that profile or do I want my public page to be the thing? And it's confusing because when I do, so like I have a Facebook mentions installed, which is something that verified pages can install. And it's this weird process, I think I even talked about it before, where it's like this weird thing where it's for, it seems like it's built for idiots. like meaning like celebrities who have agents that set up their fucking shit on their phone.
Yeah.
So it's like the sign up process was even just like, we'll text it to you and then you click this and you don't have to remember a password, just go. And it's like this other weird thing to get into it once you're approved. Like, but that's just the setup, whatever. But like from that, I can actually live stream and it's like, it's exactly like Periscope, but for my Facebook page.
Weird.
Yeah. And
but for your like brand page or whatever?
Yeah.
So did you have to make a brand page?
I made one years ago.
Huh.
Because it seemed like the right thing to do then.
Okay.
Weird. But like my other profile page is not verified. So it's like there are just weird things about that stuff on Facebook that I think is really...
Huh, yeah, I guess I haven't looked into that shit at all. Like,
Yeah,
Twitter seems
like-
pretty straightforward with everything.
It is, yeah, it really is. Comparatively. But it also does a lot less.
Weird.
I wonder if Scorpion 702 is in Las Vegas.
Is that the area code?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't ever let it be said Sir Mix-a-Lot didn't teach you anything. We've all learned a lot from Sir Mix-a-Lot over the years.
Oh, yeah,
if you think about it.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
How many Sir Mix-a-Lot songs can you name?
Put them on the glass. Oh.
Yep, that's 2 that I can think of. That and there we go.
Gold, Swass,
I don't know
Posse on
those.
Broadway, Bremelo, buttermilk biscuits.
What is Bremelo about?
It's about I believe it's about a woman, a large woman.
Okay.
That is what the term Bremelo
Okay.
in Sir Mix-a-Lot's eyes.
Gotcha.
Beepers. Beepers are great.
Is it about beavers?
It's about beepers.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It samples Bat Dance.
Bat Dance is awesome.
Yeah. So is Beepers. Seminar, which is the title track from his second album.
Okay.
Fight.
Jump On It, which is the one that taught me about Las Vegas.
Okay.
Which that's just Apache by Sugar Hill Gang.
I was gonna say, jump on it. Yeah. You're just sampling that the whole time.
Yeah. Except it's like, Houston, jump on it, jump on it. Yeah, it's very regional.
Okay, I see.
He raps about going to Papados.
What's that?
It's like a seafood restaurant in Texas
Okay.
that I went to once and was very excited.
Did you go there because of the song?
No.
Okay.
But I was all for going, even though I don't like seafood, I was all for going because I was like, well, it's the place from. And I got a fish that had the fucking head still on it.
You ate that?
Fuck no.
Oh,
I mean, I
okay.
did. I didn't eat the head. It was a business thing. I couldn't just be like, no, I'm not going to eat that. I was like, no, I was there with Sega.
Yeah.
At QuakeCon. Bad moves. Bad moves. I'm making bad choices. Oh my god.
And chat seems to be a big fan of Papados.
All right. Yep, just walk up and stand there, and I will still find a way to fuck up. You've done it. You've discovered my secret.
This guy is.
Fong is weird, and I've had some fights where, well, I guess it probably just depends on the skill of the other player. Like, I've played some fights against him that have gone my way completely, and be like, oh, this is okay. I've got this. I'm starting to figure out this fight, and then some of them where I'm just like, oh, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing at all.
He just looking at him, he looks like he doesn't belong in this universe. You know, like, there's something about the proportions and everything that, like, everyone else is kind of cartoony and stuff, but he just looks impossible. You know?
Yeah, he's weird. He moves weird.
Yeah.
The constant invite notification thing is super annoying. Also,
I don't know if you can change that.
I don't think you can, but after this fight, we'll get out and get in with somebody else here.
You go beyond the battle.
Just water bottle just came in today, and it's very confusing. Like 6 things you have to do to open it.
Does it connect to Wi-Fi and tell you that you're not drinking enough water? Or?
I think so. There's a button up here. There. Okay.
All right, now
I think I can drink water now.
Drink.
Okay, water came out. Then
That's not a Zojirushi, is it?
the hell is
Seems
that?
like it's a brand of, they make coffee.
Ah, it's a thermos.
Oh, thermos. All
Supposed
right.
to keep water cold all day, basically.
The Zojirushis are built on that concept as well, but it's like a vacuum seal up top.
Yeah, there's a button here, and it's
Yeah.
got some. What does that do? What does the button do?
Sucks all the air out, maybe? I don't know, but
Am I supposed
Zojirushis
to-
don't have that. Like, I don't know, man. Push it and find out. How else are you gonna know?
Yeah, there's like a little sneaker pump thing under here, and I have no idea
Okay.
what it does.
It probably like seals it up real nice. Oh god. Yep, that's dumb. Oh god. Yay. The crush counter stuff's neat because those moves you'll be like spinning in the air. Like you can kind of get juggled when you're in that state.
Okay.
Fuck. Nope, doing it again. Ah.
You don't like seafood in general?
Yeah, generally speaking, I don't much care for seafood.
Yeah. No crab, lobster.
I mean, I can eat. I don't. I generally try not to eat lobster. I think it's just kind of gross. Nope. Youch.
It's so selfish, fillets, McDonald's.
Filet-O-Fish?
Yeah.
They must.
I haven't had one in like 20-something years. I remember kind of liking them, but I had one once and I had like tartar sauce or something on it.
Yeah, they did
and I specifically said no sauce or anything, and I took a bite and it had stuff on it, and I freaked out, and I don't think I've had one since then.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I can have like fish sticks and stuff like that sometimes. Like it's not the worst thing, but and I'll eat some shrimp from time to time.
I like popcorn shrimp, breaded shrimp.
Let's see here.
Not as frequent as Brad's notifications.
Yeah.
UPF.
There's a time with the music there for a couple minutes. Nice. This person's in silver, so.
Oh.
This will go well. Maybe it will. Hey, maybe it will. I did beat one person who was in silver in a ranked match. So.
I have to assume there's a gold above that, and is that the absolute top of platinum? Have you seen any gold or platinum?
We can go on the leaderboard. There were like 8 platinum people last time I looked.
Okay, well you haven't seen any like.
No. I imagine it just wouldn't match you up with platinum people when you're in bronze. It's just not very nice.
Yeah, but even in like a situation like this, if
right,
got thrown into something.
No, I'm in super bronze, and ultra bronze is above that, and then silver.
Okay.
And if I get to 1,500 points, that's ultra bronze, I think.
Okay.
Round 1. Fight.
Ugh. Yep. Just getting hit. Doing dumb shit.
Well, looks like chat says that Tim Turry announced where he is. He is at Capcom.
All right, now get these fucking servers working.
That's what he's on.
That's what he's
hired.
on. All hands on deck. Make the battle lounges hold more than 2 players, Tim. What are you doing?
Yeah, come on, Tim. I keep telling him.
Cammy's too close, and I don't know what to do. She's too close, and I'm just like, get away, just no, stop.
That's a cool move.
Yeah.
I like that.
Maximum Spider.
I've always thought she was super cool. I just sucked at playing as her. Like I
was
like
okay
all of her moves.
with her in like Super and Super Turbo.
Yeah.
You know, like it was, like the moves are pretty standard. It's she does the kick. She has a Dragon Punch equivalent. She's got her little spin thing that goes through projectiles.
I just never knew when to use a lot of stuff. Like she had that one like kind of torpedo up kick or whatever, and I could never time that right.
It's just a Dragon Punch.
Yeah, it seems more specific. Dragon Punch feels like it's got a wide swath that can hit. Like maybe I'm just imagining things.
Yeah. All right. See if we can find a different network situation. I guess actually it does show the network bar before we do get into a fight, but Stuffed Crust Pizza. I should have accepted that one.
Best. Does Pizza Hut have a trademark or like a copyright on stuffed crust?
I don't know. It must.
Because like Domino's doesn't do it, Papa John's doesn't do it. DiGiorno's does as far as frozen stuff, but other delivery places don't.
3 bars. That's not perfect, but we'll fight one out. See how it looks. Maybe it'll be fun. Maybe it's actually just such a hassle to like their assembly line pizza creation stuff that like just having that crust is a pain in the ass.
So
and
Pizza Hut's
not
the only
worth it.
company that has like the artisans backstage that care enough.
Exactly.
It's like Subway's got their sandwich artists.
Yeah,
You know,
they've
Pizza
got
Hut's got.
stuffed crust artistes.
Okay. Yeah. Well, their work is not unappreciated.
I like a pizzone.
I've never had a pizzone. I've never had a calzone. A pizzone is basically a.
It's a calzone.
Okay. I'd
Like,
never
what
had
if you
either,
took a
really.
pizza and just folded it in half and it looked like a big taco?
It sounds great.
Yeah.
I would probably love it, but every time I go to order pizza, it's just like, yeah, give me a fucking pizza.
Maybe get a pizza and a calzone.
Yeah.
That way you've got the pizza, you know that's safe, and you're venturing out.
Let my beauty
Okay, maybe next pay-per-view at my place, I'll see if Giancarlo wants to order that.
fight. Hadouken!
But next pay-per-view, you're going to be there.
I'll be right there. In center, hard cam. Just got tickets today. It'll be great. I'll be shit in like 4 or 5 days. I'll be in Chicago backstage at Raw.
Oh, yeah?
With, Mr. Klepek, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That weird thing where it's like, that's probably gonna be an awesome Raw, I think. Like Shane's gonna be there, it should be really good. But it's been like a lifelong dream of mine to be backstage at Raw. And
So you'll just be
if I
freaking
have
out
the
the whole time.
chance, I kind of just want to be back there. But then also, I don't know, you know, Patrick's never been to one, and Patrick should probably be in the seats, and I don't want to just be like, hey, you can go out there. I'm going to stay back here at catering and look at people and be excited when I see Fit Finley. Like that's what I want, though. I've been in the crowd at a billion Raws. I want to be backstage.
Hadouken! Hadouken! Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's... when I was backstage at Nitro, it was a fucking weird time.
Yeah.
Just walking up and just no respect. And then I do that. I don't fucking deserve the respect. You know what? With bullshit like that, yeah. Stand there and fucking slash me as I stand up. Because I'm playing like fucking trash. Oh God, you ducked.
Jeff, you're not getting respect backstage at Nitro. You got to shake everyone's hand before, you know, when you first get there. Shake
They
everyone's
told
hand.
us to not even make eye contact with the wrestlers. Like we were there.
You weren't a
with-
worker, sorry.
No,
Yeah.
I was not. I was there
Yeah.
with EA PR, and they said like we're gonna take groups back through a quick tour backstage.
EA, was this like WCW Nitro and Mayhem, like PlayStation 1
Mayhem
era?
and backyard
Backstage Assault?
backstage assault.
Yeah.
This is Mayhem specifically.
Yeah, yeah. God.
And yeah, so we had seats. And then also they were like taking people back in like groups of like 2 or 3, like, okay, here's your backstage thing. Okay, you know, the wrestlers, they're kind of getting in a mindset for the match. So, you know, they can kind of be in the zone.
What year is this?
It's important.
2000?
This was the Nitro where they introduced the fucking Kiss wrestler.
The Demon?
The Demon.
All right, so prime Nitro here. Kevin Nash is doing his lines in the mirror over and over again.
Yeah,
Trying to get
so,
the right
so there's like a,
inflection.
you know, so don't make eye contact with them. They might take it as a challenge. And I was like, are these guys like? And so it's like, are these guys like fucking animals? And then, like, I get why you might think that they would be, but like, surely it couldn't be like that.
Do you think the EA PR actually believed that stuff?
I have no fucking idea.
Like, backstage at wrestling things, I've never been WWE, but backstage at other wrestling things, it's a super weird place with all these weird etiquette things, but like, no eye contact and stuff like that. Oh, the challenge, you know, like that sounds insane to me.
Yeah. Well, I stood next to Hulk Hogan while he was at catering, surrounded by people, and did not make eye contact with him.
You wouldn't be sitting here today if you had
No,
made
I
eye
would not
contact
have.
with him.
He was a lot taller in person than I thought he would be.
He's a big guy.
Like having interviewed other wrestlers and stuff, and like, you know, you interview like Christian, and he's like comes up to about here
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
Like, so I had this thing of like, are all wrestlers actually like really short? After that, and like of course, like, you know, like I met Rey Mysterio, and he's Rey Mysterio.
In the end, like Daniel Bryan, he's really short.
But like Cena, you know, he was kind of up there a little bit. And
I was a bit surprised by how big Billy Gunn is.
oh, sure,
That's a big guy.
Yeah.
I had to look right up there, yeah.
larger than life, one might say.
Yes. It's a big dude.
Yeah. But yeah, so I wasn't sure what to expect going back there. But we walked back there. Again, I think I've told the story before, but I was wearing an Insane Clown Posse jersey because I figured that would be a good thing to wear to Nitro. I was right. But also it led to a situation where I saw the Insane Clown Posse getting ready for a match, and they were looking over at me like I was like, who is that guy? Who's
fucking Mark?
Who's here wearing a fucking one of our shit? Like what? What's going on? So I was like worried to look back. They were like kind of like 25 feet away, and I didn't want to look back because it's like, oh, I don't want to make eye contact, especially with fucking ICP, who I think like Brad had interviewed at that point. Or no, I guess maybe this would have been before that because like they were in those IDOS backyard wrestling.
Yeah.
And Brad interviewed Shaggy 2 Dope for that, which was a treat, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. No, if I really want to do a faux pas, I should just start wearing my Rivera jacket backstage.
Good call.
Like, indie shows,
do it.
Raw,
everywhere.
Oh my God. That'd be the worst. My ill-gotten Rivera jacket. Mark McDonald.
If anyone asks you about it, you say, what? No, I just like their steaks. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they asked me if I wanted this jacket. I'd never even seen wrestling.
See, that was time where Wake Up Dragon Punch was the right thing to do.
You win.
That one time.
Good spot for anything.
Yeah. You had to pick your spots, as it turns out. Yeah, so I don't know. That was my backstage at wrestling thing. It just seemed like this huge area because obviously it's like a big arena. It's like MGM Grand or whatever, wherever it was.
It's like loading docks and shit. Just
yeah,
a big thing.
So yeah, just loading docks is places for a limousine to run a man over.
Yeah.
Like.
I've probably told this at some point, but I remember when I was 14 or so, and I think Raw came to Kansas City at the Kemper Arena, and I wanted to get backstage. And I was like, all right, I could find some way to bullshit my way backstage here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably said this, but
did you say you were like Shawn Michaels?
I did that too. I said, my name's Chris Hickenbottom. He goes by Shawn Michaels, but go back there and ask him, and like. But the other thing I did one time was I printed up. I was like, oh, I'll act like I'm a member of the press, and then I'll be able to get backstage. And
Work
so
for Paul Heyman.
Yeah, that's true actually. But I used to go to these sites like Raja's WWF News and Rumors or WrestleZone.com. Remember, I took one of those logos and I printed out a lanyard thing, like Press Pass, WrestleZone.com, Dan Reichert, writer, and then like laminated it. Like I took it to a fucking Kinko's or something, laminated it and put it on a lanyard, and tried to just. I found out the parking lot where like Steve Blackman and Trish Stratus were walking backstage or whoever. And I tried to just kind of like walk in behind Steve Blackman or something. And of course, some dude's like, nope. And I was like, oh, I'm with the press, sir.
I'm with the Lethal Weapon. Steve Blackman. We're together, me and it. No? I'm interviewing him for. No.
I did actually get Steve Blackman to sign my package of corn nuts. I showed the security guy my badge. He's like, no, like the arena prints up their own badges. Like the websites don't print their badges. And like, I didn't even think that. Like, of course you don't print, like, we don't print up our E3 pass and be like, oh, here's the little giant bomb E3 pass we made.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that didn't work at all. So I actually found a way to get backstage through making, I guess, Mario Maker levels is the way you're supposed to do it. So
yes,
that's how you get backstage, yeah. Security worldwide recognizes tough Mario Maker stages. So it's like, oh, come right in, sir.
Get in here.
Yep. So Patrick can go sit in the seats. I want to go back there and see Shane McMahon eat a sandwich.
I was gonna say that's stupid, but no, yeah, that's Yep. Wrestling is so dumb.
It really is.
Let's do this.
Did we fight stuffed crust pizza already, or we just talk about stuffed crust pizza?
We talked about it, and no, I think you were in a lobby with him. I think you fought him.
We're fighting stuffed crust pizza.
Man, I lost that package of corn nuts.
I was gonna say, what happened?
I don't have it. I had a Sharpie, and where I brought other shit for people to sign.
Was he like, you're having me sign a fucking thing of fucking corn nuts?
I don't think he really said anything. I don't really remember engaging with Steve Blackman at all. Not the most talkative dude, but he signed my corn nuts. It might have been the only time I've ever bought corn nuts, too. They were okay.
I like corn nuts.
They're fine.
Yeah. Oh, wait, so you ate the corn nuts?
I think so. Like, I had it on me because I was planning on eating. I think we stopped at a gas
you
station
would already, okay.
on the way to Kemper, yeah. It might have been like open and half eaten. I was like, I don't know, Steve, I'm gonna sign this.
Very prepared. Should have him sign your fake press pass.
Actually, yeah.
I'll totally make this look cool.
Chad is asking when the next Power Bombcast is.
We're recording it not long after this is done.
Yep. Going right from this and then recording it. So we'll have a pre-roadblock.
Right. I saw.
Pre-roadblock, pre-WrestleMania Power Bombcast.
Round 1. Fight. Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
Do we have Godfather's Pizza around here?
Nope.
All right.
We had Good Father's Pizza.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. It's a family-friendly place?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I got kicked out. Ah. I wasn't sure how many times that was going to go, if it was just the one or... Ugly. An ugly match.
It's a very difficult fight. Round 2. Fight.
You played much with her?
No, not really.
It was all right.
I just didn't really like her in Alpha 3 that much, so when, you know, it's like people were like, oh, I can't believe they're putting her in here, that's the best. Like, I was like, sure. Like, she seems fine, but it's just not. Yeah, she has moves where she just makes that other lady fall out of the sky and stuff.
Who is that other lady? Like,
Tag team partner? I don't know.
okay. Wrestler girl from Dead or Alive?
Yeah.
That's Tina, right?
It's Tina.
She's blonde, yeah. Who's her dad?
It's Bass.
Right.
Wrestler
Is
guy,
he a
right?
mayor too?
Probably.
So he's another pro wrestler mayor.
No, I don't know if he is or not. Zach owns Zach Island.
Yeah. Remember that.
I know, like, Fame Douglas started a fighting tournament.
Right. And look at Bass. Bass Armstrong. He's like a biker dude.
Yeah. There we go. All right.
Oh, Bass is a oil rig worker. Okay.
Along with that other guy. That's in 5. Hip. Ty. I don't know. I can't remember the dude's name. But he's new in DOA 5, I think.
5 is the last one I played a bunch of. Then what's that?
The last one that came out, really. It's last round, the one that's out on PS4 and
That's it. That's
just
based
5.
on 5.
Yeah.
Okay, but with the weird microtransaction, whatever. Like it's free to play, but
yeah, there's some kind of version of it. You can just buy it on disc. Like there's still a regular release of it.
okay. The one I played was on 360.
Yeah. These games aren't bad.
I'm all right with them.
Round 1. Fight.
See? I just keep doing it. I just keep doing it. Ah, yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
I like this waiter just freaking out the whole time.
That doesn't work.
Round fight.
Alpha 152 the boss? Is that the like kind of blobby boss of DOA?
Yeah, isn't it just a lady? Isn't it just Kasumi?
Is that what it is?
But a weird,
like blue, gooey, yeah. I don't like bosses like that. Like Seth, I throw in there, like Dural. I just thought those were lame bosses. Just
but like, you know, Seth has his own moves, like Dural, and
That's
the other one
true.
was like, hey, it's this other.
the Edgemaster Inferno thing.
Right. That was a dumb thing to do there. On the long list of dumb things I did in that fight, that was up there. This is like the worst case scenario. Like I'm losing a bunch of matches, and because we're talking so much, I'm learning jack shit from it.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's for the folks though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch me lose. It's very enjoyable.
I'm fine with final bosses having everyone else's moves if it's something like Shang Tsung, where it's like, okay, he's just this old man, and he will have his old man form with his own fireballs and all that stuff, but then he can also do that thing. Like, I hate when it's just blobby, Inferno, Dural, whatever.
Yeah. I always thought Dural was cool because it was like a weird hardware thing. It was just like, look at this fucking chrome lady. How can they even do that?
Yeah. I guess, yeah, when Dural first showed up. Yeah. Was the Saturn going to be the Dural, or was that the Dreamcast? The code name. I want to say that was the Dreamcast.
One of them was Katana.
Katana was Dreamcast, Dural was probably Saturn. Dolphin was GameCube.
Sure, that sounds
What
right.
was the X? Natal was Kinect.
Mm-hmm. I think Xbox was the code name of the Xbox.
That it sounds like a code name.
And then, but then 360 had one, didn't it?
Remember? It was gonna be Ultra 64 until like pretty close to the launch, right? Like a few months ahead of time.
Yeah,
like,
I mean they put out a bunch of stuff with the Ultra. Like if you went and played Cruisin' USA and Killer Instinct, it had like Ultra 64 like stuff in it.
Yeah. Like that was not meant to be a code name. Like that was going to be the name of the system.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Like that was definitely like a public-facing thing.
Yeah. The Xbox was the Durango?
Right,
Or the
Durango.
Xbox One.
Oh yeah. Yes, I remember like jokingly posting pictures of the Dodge Durango
Right.
with people who had been disclosed on Xbox One.
PS4 was Orbis.
Yeah.
Yep. Xenon was the 360.
Xenon, right.
Yep.
Yeah, because when you like have all the debug 360 tools and stuff, all of it is labeled Xenon.
Yep. Wii was Revolution.
It's a bad place to do that. Like I just shouldn't.
Chat's asking if I pre-ordered the Ryu amiibo yet. I was actually looking at that Amazon page yesterday. It's $12.99, and I told myself I'd wait until it was 10.
I don't know, man. That seems like an amiibo that people who don't give a fuck about amiibos might want because it's a cool little Ryu statue.
It does look really cool. But I just pre-ordered the Cap'n from Animal Crossing amiibo, so, you know.
You only have so many irons in the fire at a time. I get it.
Gotta space them out. I just bought Silver Mario. I'm looking for Gold Mario. I'm getting close to having all of
Like
them,
that's
actually.
like aftermarket, like marked up stuff, right? Is Silver Mario expensive?
Silver Mario I got used on eBay for like 11.
Oh,
Something like that. Gold.
so you will buy a used amiibo.
I bought a lot of used ones. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, because I just open them anyway. So as
Yeah,
long as
yeah.
like the feedback rating's fine and everything,
Yeah,
I'll
as long as
buy
it's
them.
all scuffed up or something. Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
all of them I've gotten have been great. I bought a lot of used ones. But yeah, I am getting to that point that we've discussed, this ominous future of like, now I'm looking at it like, well, there's only a handful I don't have now. Like, I guess I'm getting fucking Shulk or whatever.
Shulk or whatever.
Or fucking Kid Icarus shit that I don't care about because, like, I'm already so close.
Dark Pit.
There's a Dark Pit and a Petaluma.
I've been thinking a lot about Kid Icarus lately. I woke up with the music from Kid Icarus stuck in my head, and it's like, I kind of want to play that game. I don't remember it very well.
It's not that good.
And yeah, I remember it being very confusing and weirdly difficult in its day. And
we're going back to it like in college and being like, I remember this being too hard, but maybe I was just a stupid kid and thinking like, nah, it's still not great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. Round 2. Fight.
Chat wants to know if you ever played the 3DS Kid Icarus game.
Yeah. I didn't much care for it.
I didn't either. I want to get some Adventure Islands amiibos. The eggplant, skateboard.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I would like that.
Eggplants for kids, like, is there an eggplant in Adventure Island?
There's the
eggplant
purple
Kid
thing
Icarus.
that like haunts you.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never really thought of that as an eggplant, I guess.
What is that thing? Yeah.
Not like the eggplant wizard.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot they did that in Kid Icarus too.
They make a credit card amiibo for the credit card in Kid Icarus. I remember
Okay.
that being, that's one of the things that sticks out about that game to me now, is like, you had a fucking credit card and you could buy something even if you didn't have the money, but then you had to pay it back before you could buy anything else. And it was like this weird,
It's really weird.
like, what lesson are we learning here? None, as it turns out.
Yeah. This purple eggplant would just follow you around. I'm looking at pictures here. I think it made you go really slow or something. Man, Adventure Island was awesome.
Yeah.
Did they ever try? They never tried to do like a 3D Adventure Island, right? They did the super ones, and that's it, right?
Well, there's all the Wonder Boy games and stuff too.
I'm not familiar with
There was
those.
like on some platforms that was like Wonder Boy on Adventure Island.
Oh, okay.
And there's like Wonder Boy in Monsterland and all those other games.
Yeah. Oh fuck! Somebody pointed out in chat that there's probably gonna be a ton of Pokemon amiibo because those new Pokemon are coming out. But I'm not a Pokemon guy. Although I just bought a Pikachu amiibo.
So you are a Pokemon guy, is what I'm hearing.
I mean, I've played as Pikachu plenty of times in Smash Brothers.
I hear
so
you have multiple Greninja amiibos.
I have 3 Greninjas right now. 2 in box, the Japanese and the German one.
Smart.
And then the American one is on my second amiibo shelf, turning and facing the corner like the Blair Witch Project, while the other amiibos get front and center. So I have 3 Greninjas. But yeah, I told myself, like, I'm not going to buy the Charizard one. I'm not going to buy a Jigglypuff, I think has one.
Okay.
But if they
guess
come
the
out with a
idea-
shitload of them for Pokemon Sun and Moon, I think I have more Animal Crossing amiibos than anything.
Stop hitting me!
I see people in the chat are comparing me and amiibos to Brad and Dota hats. Now, as a neutral party who's not into Dota hats or amiibos, if you had to have a collection, which would you pick?
I mean, I own like 15 amiibos.
Right, but you didn't buy them. Like,
No, I
it
did
was
not.
the accidental
No, that's
collection.
true, that's true.
Like, if you had to, for some reason, start purchasing these for a collection.
Well, I would get amiibos because like I don't play Dota and I don't want to play Dota. So
okay, but
like,
you
those things would never be useful. Like amiibos would also be useless, but at least like some of those characters I like.
Okay, all right, that's a good point. Yeah, I don't think, outside of Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, I never actually used them. Like, I just played through like fucking 40 hours of Twilight Princess HD and like used the wolf thing a couple times to go into that dumb dungeon and realize I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Like, I never even used to like refill your arrows or hearts or whatever. I never actually used the damn things. Mario Maker, I use it for that.
Yeah.
But then I don't even make levels with those things, so.
Right.
I've spent hundreds of dollars on these things.
Yay.
Final round. Fight.
Yep, somebody has started a poll. What collection would you rather own? Is it alright if I vote for amiibos under your name?
Yes, that's
Okay.
my actual official response.
Okay, good, good. Energy drink?
Some kind of drink.
Okay.
Birdie's whole character is that he's hungry.
Okay.
Ah, what is that? Nope, that's dumb too.
Okay, it makes me happy that amiibos are winning handily in this poll.
I mean, Dota hats are only good for one game.
Right, and
Amiibo
they're not
hats
a real
are-
thing.
Amiibos are technically good for no games. But
That's
they
true, but they're
theoretically
actually
work.
things that you can hold in your hand and put on a shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's value in I can look at that and go, ha, Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Right?
Shit,
So
how do I not have Mega Man yet? I love Mega Man. I have a bunch of amiibos for games I don't even like. I don't even have a Mega Man, which is the game I love.
yeah, I don't know.
How much usually like 25?
You don't have a gold Mega Man either.
Brad has that. God damn it. He has it on his desk.
Those got pricey too.
I know.
I was looking at that. I don't know how I ended up there. I was looking at the Amazon page for that Mega Man thing that comes with the gold Mega Man. It was like $75.
Oh, really? Jesus. Oh, also, I keep accidentally buying doubles of amiibo. So now I have
That's just-
double Fox McCloud, double Falco. I don't know why I buy double
Why are
Star
you-
Fox
why-
ones. I don't
What are you-
know.
what are you doing?
I have 2 Warios. So like the ones on my desk, that, you know, I've got some
Yeah,
in
yeah.
box on my desk. Those are all extras.
That's money you could be just spending on Pokemon amiibos and just like getting.
I'd rather have 2 Warios than a Pokemon I don't care about. And I don't hate Pokemon. It's just I didn't really grow up with it. But yeah, I have numerous doubles now. Get some on Amazon and then forget that, and then I'll go to eBay and I'll be like, oh, I've got a running saved search for amiibos minus decal, minus mount, minus cards, minus whatever. Sort by buy it now, price plus shipping, lowest first. I've got a running search for that. And so whenever I see a cheap one, it's like, oh yeah, I'll get that.
I feel like with his considerable talents, this is like an eBay task you should be like paying your father to do for you.
I wouldn't trust him with that. It doesn't involve baseball cards. I wouldn't trust it.
Drew is back. Means we're gonna wrap it up here pretty soon. What time is it?
It is about 3:20.
Okay. Great. We'll wrap up this fight and then probably head out and get ready to record some wrestling podcasts.
Yeah.
Just continuing to just hit me and hit me some more and dumb. Yep. Ah, that time I didn't do it. Not that it went any better for me, but at least I didn't do the dumbest thing I could do. Second dumbest.
Never liked Vega. I think he's a cool character. I never liked playing as him.
Just getting stuck.
Chat wants to know about your Skylanders collection. Is it still on display?
No, it's in a box.
Okay.
I've got one gigantic box full of Skylanders, and another giant box full of Infinity stuff. Bad times. Right there. That was a bad fight. I was thinking about Skylanders the whole time. That's my excuse. For a bot. No, I have the Sam Flynn Infinity figure left out, and actually sitting there with my amiibos.
Okay.
And a pod racer that I built once.
Nice.
And everything else is, yeah.
I have an Anakin Skywalker Disney Infinity thing, but that's the only Infinity / Skylanders thing I have.
Anakin, that's where you're at. Like, yeah, that's the coolest Star Wars character I could have sitting out right here.
It came with the Infinity thing. Oh, it's not sitting out. I own it. And then some alien lady.
Some alien lady, yeah.
I don't go Star Wars
So the
outside
lady with
movies.
the two Star Wars, the two.
She has two Star
Warses.
Warses.
Two Star Warses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think she's a Twi'lek. She's got the things. She's
Yeah,
green.
right,
Yeah. Probably some Clone
Like that
Wars
showed
crap.
up, and I was like, I don't even know who this character is. What's
Yeah,
going on?
yeah.
Where's Princess Leia?
I like the
That's a
movies
Star
and the
Wars
video
figure.
games. That's about it.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't buy double amiibos. Just buy the. Yeah, and I think you just at some point need to just realize the path you're on, and just go with it.
Yeah,
And
I'm
just
far enough down this path.
Buy the Charizard. Get a Bulbasaur.
I got to get a Shovel Knight before that. I got to get Mega Man. I got to get Bowser Jr.
Just get them as you can. Doesn't matter about
That's why I got the running.
which ones before which. And,
I have the running
Okay,
eBay list
okay.
as they pop up at nice prices, which usually 10 and below. And 10's about the cheapest you can get them. Sometimes you'll see like Inkling Squid Girl for $7 or whatever with free shipping, but I already have one of her. So
Yeah.
$10 is kind of my sweet spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we've learned a lot.
I'll pre-order Ryu.
So that one you're just gonna pre-order and
$12.99. I'll
price.
splurge. Do the
Yeah.
$12.99 for Ryu.
I kind of want the Ryu one,
Looks pretty cool.
but I just hope it works in Mario Maker.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's.
Would his jump just be a dragon uppercut?
I would hope so.
And he would. The sound would. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You'd think.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see on that one. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Watching me lose at Street Fighter V for a while. I'll say that I'm slightly better when everything is quiet.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it.
Slightly
As
worse
opposed
when
to
you're thinking about
Scott
Skylanders.
Steiner and Skylanders and whatever.
I want a Scott Steiner Skylander.
That's
figure.
coming soon. It's coming out. Yeah. Get your pre-orders in.
I'd pre-order that.
Yeah. Because they're doing Smash Brothers for NX, and it's a whole new roster.
Right, right, yeah.
Because they need a whole new roster for new amiibos and all sorts of stuff.
Glacier,
So they've got to dig
yeah.
deep. Yeah, it's Glacier, Scott Steiner,
Prince
Disco Inferno,
Iukea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Wall.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's going to be pretty exciting. So stay tuned for that. And Game Tapes going up tonight.
Yes.
9 o'clock Pacific. First installment of Game Tapes is going to hit the site. So check that out. And thanks, everybody. We'll see you around.